Well, selfishly, I'm kind of hoping for more Wizrobes than I get. That's just that's just totally me. Goes on the overworld nice and easy and have a nice easy underworld. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right. Well, the start location is not that great, but off they go.
Yep, looks like Seawolf is trying to world wrap over to the grave area to check the grave Armos, the open caves over there, and it looks like Ryan's trying to check out Vanilla Level 1.
And nothing of use there. But Vanilla 1 is kind of one of those one-off locations where you just want to kind of get it out of the way if you can.
Right, yeah, it's really kind of out there. As is the location Seawolf is going to now, the open cave on west-eastern Death Mountain.
That is an interesting first cave to check. If there's something good there, that's a major advantage.
Oh, 23 rupee bombs and 67 rupee meat. So, nothing of extraordinary significance, but, for all we know, that could be the rare shop.
And I do like the door repair message. Knee. I'm guessing that's the door repair.
Yeah, that's usually the door repair, and it's one of those that is basically impossible to up A from unless you're expecting it. Of course, with nobody having any rupees, we don't know what the door repair charge is yet. Although we're getting our first secret here, and it is 71 is the big secret.
That's not that great. It could be better.
To say it is below average is kind. At least there's a nice cheap 44 rupee candle up in the Lost Hills.
And Ryan's going to make good use of that. Helps with the exploration. You don't have to do as much backtracking. Of course, he's not in the area where he can burn bushes yet, but maybe he can get some good first bombs.
And the way I look at it is it's like 44 rupees for an extra heart from a Take Any. So I think that's a good trade-off.
Oh, totally agreed there.
Seawolf picking up a 14 rupee small secret in the grave, so that's significantly above average, so that should offset the rather low large secret a little bit.
It'll be interesting if money becomes a factor, maybe required arrows, required meat. You never really know.
Nope, and we have level 4 here in Vanilla level 6. Looks like Seawolf is going to check a few rooms, but it looks like he's going to be bomb blocked out of level 4.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't get anywhere in these levels until you have something to help progress.
Yeah, and oftentimes, especially with seeds like this, oftentimes it is the bombs that will block you more than anything else. Oh, looks like Seawolf's making the play over toward the waterfall area.
That's another area that, you want to kind of get it out of the way.
Of course, the red moblins and that second screen really not letting him do much of anything.
Well, it is kind of hard to navigate through there, no weaponry.
And unfortunately, we have a minimum medium secret of 25 rupees.
That is not good.
No, so if we've got 25 rupee mid and a 71 rupee high, this is going to be a bit of a rupee-starved seed, regardless of what the door repair is.
Yeah, so blue ring might be off the table, bomb upgrades, dicey. It's rough.
Yeah, agreed. That is rough. And the Octorox not letting Seawolf pass at the cave above the waterfall, so now he's just going to check out Vanilla level 5. Meanwhile, Ryan checking out the open cave. Ew, and there's the sword, open cave in the forest.
Nice. Now he can do things beyond just kind of hoping blue candle kills something.
And we've also seen all of the Armos but the Lake Armos, so we know that the Lake Armos is going to have the Armos item, and I think Seawolf is screen scrolling over there right now. Maybe. Yep. I'm betting.
So, depending on what this is, it could be really huge. If it's a book, that's garbage. White sword or wand, that's nice.
Yeah, if it's a white sword or a wand, Seawolf pretty... Or Seawolf... Oh, it's a bow!
That's not bad. No arrows and no rupees to fire arrows, but it is a required item to beat the game.
Exactly, and if he can work up the rupees and find an arrow shop, it'll give him a nice 2 damage ranged weapon super early in the game, which is awesome.
So far they're in that beginning phase of where is everything? Ryan with a little bit of an advantage, just having the sword makes overworld travel so much easier.
It looks like both moblins are minimum HP. The blue gorillas, or blue moblins, and the red moblins. They both go down nice and easy.
Show this to the human. That's the letter for the potion.
Indeed. So, Ryan finding some really nice things right now. Except, you know, for levels, which are kind of sort of necessary. Oh, and we have a level 1 here at, I believe that is vanilla start for Seawolf.
So level 1 is nice. 2 possible items, and if there's like an open staircase, maybe it's free, or something just could be on the ground.
Yeah, he's going to unlock the door by going, you know, to the screen left and coming back right, which unlocks the door. He's going to do that. He's going to check out a few rooms, and hopefully he finds a white sword or a wand just laying on the floor, or silver arrows, even.
Hi, Patra. You don't belong here.
Oh, Patras in level 1 always scare me, because it's like, oh, great, what the hell is the rest of the seed going to do?
And the Triforce is guarded by the best boss in the game, Rupee Boss.
Rupee Boss, best boss.
So early Triforce, does he go back in? I mean, there's a Patra.
There's a Patra, but he should be able to sneak past it just to check out a room or two, I would hope.
The bad thing is that the Patra is in a room that could have the staircase. Oh, Patra is agreeable.
And the next room up is also a possible staircase room, and Seawolf just said, I can't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know when he'd even want to return to that, because Patra and then that blue Lionel room is that's bad too.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing Seawolf back here. I think he'd have an upgraded weapon and upgraded defense, maybe, if possible. Certainly at least upgraded heart count.
So we got our first hint.
Level 1 contains the raft. So it may or may not be required, who knows. But given that there's only 2 raft block spots, odds are always low starting a seed that the magic key is the white sword item.
That is nice. No key issues once they're able to get enough hearts to get it. Anywhere 4 to 6.
Yeah, so now, what's your strategy here? You know that the magic key is the white sword item, so you know it's 4 to 6 hearts. Seawolf, I believe, has seen a candle shop, so how much do you dig levels once you find a sword, knowing that you could be key blocked, but knowing the key block could be relatively easily unblocked, I should say?
I mean, I don't really go out of my way to get it, unless the seed is like one of those seeds where everything is key blocked, where you're like, okay, I need to just go find some overworld take-innies and just get this thing.
Ryan,
otherwise, I just kind of wait until I get 6 hearts and am in the neighborhood and just pick it up then.
I think that makes sense. So Ryan gonna definitely or not. Seawolf picking up his candle from the Take Any, the very extreme southwest, and Ryan just noping out of level 1. Half surprising, given that you can, kind of avoid Patra now that you have Beam Sword. I mean, yes, Patra could have a megaton of HP, but if you can dance and use the Beam Sword on Patra, he is killable.
Maybe the raft is making him think, do I really want that item? If that's what's under there.
True. Ooh, I'm a little surprised Ryan doesn't buy arrows at first shot, but he also doesn't have the bow, although he is making his way over to the bow.
It'll be interesting to see if he goes back and buys the arrows once he discovers, hey, there's a free bow up here.
So, chat bringing up my wonderful capabilities of oftentimes commentating long seeds. Although it is before 11 o'clock, so I'm predicting an hour and a half, probably.
For first place or second place?
First. It's not going to be one of those 2-hour demented things.
I view hour and a half as a horrible, horrible, horrible seed.
Well, yes, but you're also one of the favorites in the tournament. For me,
I'm just a little sad about my previous one, which basically went an hour and a half. Well, I don't know if Ryan's going to go back to get the arrows, since the Armos screen there does what it does best, and it's kill people.
And we have level 5 up at the vanilla letter location.
And Seawolf has not made his way over to that wood sword location, so don't know how much he's really going to be spending time in these levels. And then there's a Chevy room.
Nora, shouldn't you be laying down? Ooh, nice candle bop to get down the stairs there by Seawolf.
Oh, any roads. Where are we going to go today?
We don't know yet. He hasn't explored them, which is unfortunate. Ooh, level 2 up in the upper northeast.
Alright, multiple levels up here. And Ryan's gonna have some arrows. See how much he makes use of those. Hi, free Triforce, by the way.
Geez, 2 levels, 2 free Triforces. Gotta love it.
That just means there's gonna be required items buried somewhere deep inside, but it's 1 and 2, so it can't be that bad, right?
So, what, silver's deep behind 8 blue wizards?
Didn't you say you wanted like 1,000,000 wizards this seed?
Yeah. I mean, somebody has to experience the pain I experienced last night.
And Pulse Voice are in dungeons, so bow and arrow is gonna be useful.
Very useful. And look at this! We are 12 and a half minutes into the seed, and we finally get the first bomb drop of the seed.
Not having bombs is always so horrible.
Oh, agreed. Alright, so where are we going? We're going to the corner of Candle Row here for Warp Zone 2. Oop, and in the first coast spot, we have level 8.
So level 8 is interesting. It's a huge level, but 2 items are available in it. Maybe you dive in, maybe you don't.
Hey, with sword, with bombs, I'd at least look a few rooms in, look around, see if there's a free, or not necessarily free, but a quickly obtainable item. But that's me.
Yeah, it never hurts just to figure out what kind of enemy set you're dealing with. If it's really horrible, yeah, I'd bail.
So the door repair doesn't look too terrible. I don't think it's much, if any, above its usual 20. Ooh, and back to start for the 3rd warp zone and the 4th. Oh, well, that's handy. The 4th warp zone is on start.
That is always very nice. So, any roads available from a save. Very nice. And, you know, there's not one in the west anywhere, but getting to that northeast corner where there's 2 levels, that'll be convenient.
That'll be real convenient, especially considering how we don't know where the recorder is right yet.
Which the recorder wouldn't be bad. I mean, the Seawolf has 2 Triforces already, so that would be nice travel too.
So Ryan now discovering level 2, which of course we know has a Triforce super easily obtainable.
And it also has this fun room with blue wizards.
Oh, look, Wizrobes and Pole's voice in the same room. That is always so fun.
Well, you could hope to kill the Pole's voice, leave, and return, and maybe the Pole's voice gets rid of a blue Wizrobe.
And in an ideal world, I absolutely agree with you. Now, here is where these arrows are going to come in super handy. Oh, non-transporting Tektites, always a wonderful thing to see.
Yeah, transporting Tektites are... They're one of the most annoying enemies.
Yeah, I completely agree. So it looks like, unless there's something here, we're going to be bomb-blocked in level 2.
Which is not surprising, but hey, you got it for free. Red candle, nice.
Not necessarily super valuable at this point, given that Ryan has a blue candle and a ranged weapon on his B button, but not necessarily a bad thing to have early. Ooh, and Seawolf takes a really untimely death being 2 screens away from his wood sword.
That is unfortunate. That vanilla 2 screen and the screen leading up to it, that's always rough with no sword.
But the good news is he did uncover the warp zone at start, so it's not a real terrible trek to get back to where he was.
And we'll see what Ryan's able to do in this 5 with the weaponry he has.
If I remember, wasn't there a ladder block here?
He might go west of start, maybe.
Maybe with his one key. Yeah.
That heart container sure would be nice with that magic key being the white sword item.
Agreed. Oops, Seawolf now going to go check out the coast spot. So we haven't seen the ladder item yet. We're going to get our first glimpse of it, I would imagine, unless this next screen is awful.
Well, you're almost always able to dive into the cave, unless there's Wizrobes, in which case you might not make it.
So that is always one of those items along the coast there that always worries me. Whenever you see the wand on the coast, because now it's just going to tease you. So that means, you know, ladder is going to be like an hour and 20 minutes into the seed, and the wand's not even going to be worth it at that point.
So you're calling ladder being like the second item very deep in 8? That's where the ladder's going to be?
Yeah, behind a whole flock of Wizrobes.
Why not put Patra in 8 too? That's always fun.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Behind 3 Patras, you know, 4 rooms filled with blue Wizzies and Pole's voice and just, you know, all that fun stuff.
Or maybe it'll be like 3 rooms in and it's just like open stair.
And then it's like, really, game? Really? Hey, we have a virtual high five!
So, both have a sword, both are just kind of wandering around with 3 hearts, and now they're both in level 6.
Alright, let's see how far they can get in here.
Now, this looks suspiciously like it's going to be like a stairway room, unless there's some sort of bomb wall situation here.
Yeah. This, you gotta figure it's a nice early transport staircase. Oh! What a transport.
Oh, well, that's the thing.
I am slightly surprised neither one of them decided to pick up a boomerang there, just because it is early and it might help some exploration, but I really can't argue with either one of their decisions.
I mean, it's an extra B button item, and it doesn't help with the dark nuts on the overworld as far as travel. It might help with the Lionels and dungeons, that we don't know how many there are going to be in there.
And the Gorias in the dungeons that I'm pretty sure are there. Oh, look, Lionels. Commentator's curse. Ooh, they look nice and squishy, too. Man, a lot of things are squishy in this seed.
That's always nice when everything rolls a lower HP. It just makes your life a whole lot simpler.
So Gorilla's and Lionel's got put into the same dungeon. Wizrobes and Pole's Voice got put into the same dungeon. This'll be fun.
Now I'm just waiting for the Stalfos Gibdos rope dungeon with Wall Masters too, maybe.
Yep. Seawolf going to buy arrows. That's a great call on his part.
Oh, definitely. When you have a bow, you want to have the arrows to go with it.
Ryan being patient, waiting for that. See, Ryan, this is where the boomerang comes in handy. Sorry, I'm done now. Nope, can't bomb that way, so where's the bomb hole? Oh, ain't there. Oh, jeez.
At this point, it might just be good to leave. You never know if you're going to get deep inside and find the Triforce and it's in the Chevy room or something.
Oh, true, but with arrows and the red candle, I would have at least killed the blue Lionel, see if I could have got a bomb drop and maybe made a little more headway.
Yeah, fair point. The bombs have been a little bit stingy. Oh, and the Seawolf's going back to level 1. Is he going to try to take out Patra here?
He's getting a good pattern to take him out with.
Problem is with Wood Sword, it's going to take a while.
Yeah, especially if the Patrobes roll high, which it kind of looks like they are.
No, he's just wearing it down slowly but surely.
Yep, and then the fewer Patrobes there are, the easier the fight becomes. Because then you're in a little bit of... Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, then you start getting a little bit overconfident, and then the next thing you know, bam, right in the face.
And next thing you know, you're dead. Ooh, and he gets a free heart container for his trouble.
That's not bad. Maybe the White Sword item is just 4 hearts.
Which would be nice, and he's not far from the White Sword item.
Yeah, I think after you leave one, you at least give it a check since you're so close.
Absolutely. Oh, so is this segmented, or do we have an item? We have the raft.
Yay, the raft. 2 locations on the overworld we don't know. We're still missing dungeons, but there's been a lot unexplored, like the entirety of Death Mountain, except for that one cave.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how much of the Dead Woods our runners have got to either.
Not a whole lot other than that open cave in the bottom left.
So now Seawolf is looking for the item on the ground. Ooh, bomb drop.
And now find the bomb wall.
Yep, which is really handy because it looks like we have a bomb hole situation here in level 1.
That's the fun thing about shapes. You just never know where the path's going to be.
And Seawolf finds a bomb hole, and it does lead him elsewhere. 3 HP red Lionel, so they're down 1. Continuing our theme of squishy enemies.
And we have our first map of the seed here. Name that Inkblot.
It's the Gallows.
Yeah, it's Hangman.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, no doubt about this one. Gee, thanks, old man.
Well, he tried to be helpful. He at least didn't lock him in and try to demand his money or something.
True. Alright, so let's see. This is certainly a drop room.
Just has to be careful. Those guys do hurt. But with arrows and wood sword, careful placement, you'll take them out.
Ooh, red ring. Huge find for Seawolf.
That is very nice. Quadruple defense right there, and that's going to make things a whole lot easier for the Seawolf.
Yeah, a whole lot. Yeah, that's an understatement right there. And given that, it's going to be interesting to see if or when Ryan even goes back into level 1. So this really gives Seawolf a big advantage.
I would agree with that. I mean, I don't know when Ryan's going to go back. The Patra and the Lionels might just deter him entirely.
So Ryan's found a couple of hearts here in the Dead Woods from Take Any's, so he's probably going to go check on his magic key very shortly.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it rolled up to 6 or if, 5 is enough.
Well, looks like Seawolf's going to check it and see if 4 is enough. Or not.
Just kind of, maybe he'll swing back. And Ryan's just moving on to the grave.
I mean, they both have 2 keys, but they can get taken up in a heartbeat in one of these levels. I'm more than a little surprised they're not going after that magic key.
It might just be a thing where you mark it and then time passes and you're like, I kind of forget.
I mean, if this is one of those seeds where you get where you get 25 keys by the time you enter level 8 or level 9, then who.
Those seeds are always interesting.
Yeah, those seeds are fun. More keys than you know what to do with.
You're just hunting for a Triforce or a Compass, and key, have more keys, and you're like, okay, I gotta pick it up.
Yeah.
I may have 23 keys, but I'm not gonna leave a key behind.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what your personal record is for keys at all?
I know I've reached 20. I don't know if I've reached much higher than that.
If my memory serves, I think I'm 23. I think.
Usually when I get up to like 19 or something, I find the any key at that point.
Yeah, because that's the way it goes, right?
Oh, well, yeah, unless it's a white sword item.
Seawolf gonna buy some hint stick aggregations with the silver arrow.
That is a really big hint right there.
That is a humongous hint for Seawolf.
And Ryan has a map of 4, and what in the world is that?
It's a snake with... It's a cactus.
I like the flamingo that we got mentioned in chat. That looks like some sort of bird.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. So this is our item here in level 4. What do we have in 4? We have the ladder.
Wow, ladder, that is very useful.
And 5 hearts is enough to pick up the magic key, so Seawolf has an A at his key count.
So as big as this 4 is, it's really quick. Just have to... 1 room past the Triforce, there's the ladder.
Seawolf dipping into level 5. Now, I'm pretty sure he's ladder blocked out of this 5. I don't think he remembers that he is. Oh yeah, look, whoops.
Well, he never went left from start, so he didn't know what was in this room, but now it's looking very much like he's ladder blocked. He's probably going to try bombing above it, though.
I would think. Oh, he's going to try to take out this manhandler, too, which is... beefy.
Well, with the red ring and arrows, you're likely take him down.
Oh, yeah.
Green tunic, not so much.
Don't need that key, Seawolf. Oh, and he gets bomb screwed.
And Ryan's getting trolled by the hints here. Oh, old man, why?
Alright, so Seawolf is headed... where?
I think he's heading back to that screen that killed him earlier, the Vanilla 2 one. Or not, I could just be totally wrong.
he going to go back into 5 now that he got bombs? Yup.
He does have that one wall he can check.
Yeah, so Seawolf found the hint, and all of a sudden it's like, I must check this level.
Which, you know, I don't blame him, but you just don't know if you're going to get ladder blocked.
Right. Alright, so now he knows they're beyond the shadow of a doubt. He is ladder... What?
He's probably going to try to bomb right from Manhandlet, too. Now, unless he wants to go in and bomb right of start, it's almost certainly ladder blocked. So I believe we're missing levels 3, 7, and 9 at the moment.
Yep. Brodeen Amp asks in chat, has there been a seed where everything was required? You betcha.
You could just play the regular game. Everything required.
Exactly. Yeah, but no, there have definitely been seeds where everything is required. It's not often, but it's, you know, often enough.
Usually you miss something like the bait or arrows, but it's kind of common to see like the raft, recorder, power bracelet, ladder requirement.
An amazing toaster in chat bringing up the infamous Swiss Seed 3.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
I never played it, but I watched several people play it, and let me just say I'm glad I didn't.
And Ryan is missing that red ring. Blue Dark Nuts hurt.
Indeed. With green tunic, yeah, they sting. Lots. Seawolf coming in here with 1 bomb. Does he use his bomb correctly? Let's find out. Nope.
Yeah, when you know the item in 6 is the magic boomerang, that becomes like my least priority level at that point. Like, I don't care about you. You're last.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. That's just one of those levels you never want to dig early because they can be a long pain in the rear end thing.
I mean, if you're trying to dig for keys, then that kind of can change your opinion, but there's a magic key. You're good.
Mm-hmm. Nope, and Seawolf gets a bomb drop, and...
he wants to increase his Triforce count, which, you know, you need the Triforces to win.
Yeah, that is, you know, somewhat of a point.
Have you seen a bomb shop before? 23. Eh.
Yeah, that was the first place Seawolf checked, was that location.
It was so long ago, Z-Man, it's all just forgotten.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can't really remember what I did, you know, 5 minutes ago. Yeah, Brodeen, it's literally hit the Swiss preset, and it's Seed 3.
And then prepare yourself for a ride. So Ryan is looking for those other levels. We've not found 3 of them still. I think Death Mountain is still mostly on the table, though. Bombs.
Yeah, Ryan cleared a bunch of it, though.
We might be looking at a power bracelet or, you know, maybe that Coast Draft spot.
Maybe. I mean, we are starting to slowly run out of spots, that's for sure. Dig Dogger in a drop room. You always get a little nervous when you see that.
And the compass dispels that, at least.
Oh, this is so rude when you don't have a ladder and you have green tunic, but at least Seawolf has red tunic.
Yeah, with... Oh!
Oh, no!
Not that way. Even with a red tunic, it beats you down. Red tunic, I think I said that. I don't know. He's trying to work around. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it.
And we find the meat block, which is ultimately pointless.
But then he'll never have second breakfast.
I wonder if 11Zs would do.
So it's looking suspiciously like you need a ladder to get that Triforce.
Yeah, it really is.
And with 6 hearts, Ryan knew he was guaranteed that magic key, and off he goes.
So I wonder what Seawolf is still hunting in here. Alright, he gives up the ghost. Or not.
He's gonna try to find another path, it looks like.
Yep.
Possibly from the south. I mean, there was a room to the right of the Triforce, and if you can get there, maybe you can get there. But all this time in 6 is costing Seawolf time. And Ryan's, you know, he's got 3 Triforces.
He does. Alright, so let's see. Can Seawolf bomb in? Nope.
Brian's going to swing by the coast spot now, get that nice handy item there.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. The wand is on the coast, so that's going to be great for him.
Yeah, that increases his offense, and he kind of needs it with just the green tunic. Increased offense can offset his lower defense often.
Exactly. Especially now that, you know, he can do it, you know, 2 or 3 hearts of damage. If he hits B and A together, he can do 3 hearts of damage with the swing. So that's really good for him right now.
It might even tempt him to go back into level 1, because Patra is a whole lot easier with a wand.
And we know if he does, it'll give him a, well, not necessarily an advantage over Seawolf, but it'd give him an advantage in the seed.
Yeah, Seawolf still has kind of a, I'd say, knowledge advantage, just because the silver arrows can be anywhere in the game, and knowing the exact level is always huge.
Yeah. It is indeed.
It'll be interesting to see if Ryan stumbles across some Wise in 5, or if he digs for the item here.
Given how far it is from start to the Triforce, I would think he'll stumble on them.
You never know, it could be behind some random bomb wall.
This is true. Or they could be right here for all we know.
It very well could. Now, level 5 does have 1 guaranteed passage stairs, so that's always something that exists.
Yes.
But not there.
Leave your money or max bombs. Nope.
Yeah, that old man is likely not required.
Seawolf buying some BAMs?
Just barely afforded it.
Seawolf picking up another heart.
Brings him up to 6-2. And Rupee Boss. Goodbye, Rupee Boss.
So it's interesting that Ryan's fighting this room. Yes, it's a drop room, but he's got the heart out of this room. He has no need of keys. So really what he's hoping for right there is a bomb drop, I guess?
Yeah, bomb drop would be nice. I mean, the map's right here, so that kind of eliminates that.
That's not a small level 5.
The dude abides.
Dude.
Well, arrows are free.
Right on the path to the Triforce.
The old man basically shoves you into that room saying, just go.
Seawolf manipulating a nice 10 count from that red Octorok, finding level 3.
Very nice. We'll see what we find in here. I don't imagine he's going to leave 3 without digging both Triforce and item. 3's smaller, and unless there's a ladder block, he's good.
Yeah, because he still doesn't have ladder, so you know he's going to be looking for items. Absolutely he will. So what's the best he can realistically hope for? A required power bracelet or white sword, I guess?
Maybe recorder required.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of... There's some zonks here. Book, heart container.
Meringue.
Yeah, at this point, Boomerang's not really going to do much for you.
Ooh, nice take. Nice bomb.
And at this point, Ryan's going back into 6. I mean, there's really no reason not to, if you're in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
The only thing that could stop you is like a dig dogger block, but we know that's not the case here.
Nope, the only thing blocking you from the Triforce is that ladder.
And finding the exact right path.
Seawolf taking out this horde of blue gorillas. Finds a push block. This is probably the item. Recorder.
That's a handy item. It'll help Recorder around if he needs to backtrack up to Death Mountain, or maybe Recorder Lake has a level. We don't know.
So now Seawolf is on a Triforce hunt, as is Ryan. Seawolf in 3, Ryan in 6.
And the wand is really helping take out these guys. Arrows do the same amount of damage, but arrows cost you money, wand is free, and it has a weird hitbox that's very nice.
Yes. And Seawolf finds the Triforce out of level 3. So now I guess he goes back to level 4 to get the Triforce out of 4? To, you know, do things in order?
It's getting that way, yeah.
Yeah. And then we know that once he gets the Triforce out of 4, he can get the Triforce out of 5, because we know it to be ladder blocked, and then he can go to 6.
Maybe level 7's on the Coast Raft, and then go down to 8, and then 9 is somewhere.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll using his last bomb to find level 9.
And now the Recorder to 3 play really comes in handy now.
Be interesting to see if Seawolf stops into level 4 while he's right here. Because we know that's the right play to make.
He might go back and just check all those bomb spots because he's in the area and he got the bombs.
Exactly.
And, well, there we are. Hi, level 7.
Jeez, look at that. We got 4 levels there in a 3x3 grid.
So if Ryan's able to get this Triforce out of 8, he just needs to go to Death Mountain, and that's everything he needs is up there.
Yup. Oh. Well. This is an interesting 7.
Well, at least it gave you a compass, so you know the room you're trying to get to. You just have to find the path.
So looking at this level, oh, and I love the Triforce in 8 is super easy to get. Ryan? Yeah, I understand you don't have Power Bracelet or Flute or Raft, but if Triforce is that easy to get in level 8, don't you kind of like have to just take it and run? And pray?
Yeah, I guess he's not really that much into gambling, which check some rooms. I don't know if he's going to stick around if it's find the bomb hole 8.
So looking at level 7's ink blot, and we know that level 7's and level 8's ink blots are related, there might be 3 segments in level 8, and possibly a couple of troll staircases.
Yeah, I'm sure the level 8 map is very strange and windy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and Ryan is actually dipping back into 8. Interesting. So power bracelet and 7 for the Sea Wolf. We know it's not required, but, you know, it's there.
Alright, so while these guys are winding through things, let's do a item recap real quick. Level 1 had the raft and the red ring. Level 2 had the red candle. Level 3 has the recorder. Level 4 has the ladder. Level 5 has the silver arrows. Level 6 has the blue boomerang. Level 7 has the power bracelet. We do not know 8 or 9. The Armos item was the bow. The ladder item was the wand. The white sword item was the magic key. The items that are eligible to be in 8 or 9, white sword, the wooden boomerang, the heart container, and the book.
Yeah, none of those items are really exciting. I mean, white sword is nice, helps with Ganon, but not necessary.
Yeah, white sword would be the item. Otherwise, the rest at this point are pretty much zonks. I mean, I wouldn't pass up a heart container, but it's not something I would be thrilled about.
Yeah, I don't think it's too likely for a Mag's play at this point at their heart levels. And this level 7 is not being kind to the Sea Wolf. Looks like it's a magic stair into that northwest section where the Triforce is.
Yeah, it does kind of look that way. And he might have been, well, the left half of the bottom section was ladder blocked. So if that staircase isn't in the top half, he's ladder blocked out of this level too.
And that would be rough for him.
Yeah, especially given how much he dove into 6 only to find himself ladder blocked, and how much he dove into 5, well, not too far to find himself ladder blocked, but...
Oh, it looks like he is ladder blocked.
Yep, he's leaving like he's ladder blocked. So he needs to get his butt back into level 4 ASAP. So what level hasn't he found that he's still looking for? 8?
He did find level 4, right?
He was the one that found level 4 in the beginning.
Yeah, maybe he found 8, I'm pretty sure. I don't have his stream up.
Alright, so I'm pulling up his stream now.
And yep, Ryan is on a path to eventually get to the red ring.
Yeah, he does not have level 8 marked on his map. So
okay, so that's what he's looking for.
Yep, that's what he's looking for. And of course, we know he needs to get his butt into 4, so...
Brian is getting ever so closer. I believe it's just Bomb West and that room there. It's gonna have the red ring.
So once Ryan gets into Death Mountain now, this is... I mean, Ryan has a massive advantage at this point.
Yeah, that red ring there basically nullifies Seawolf's advantage in the defense.
Right, and there's no real knowledge advantage because Ryan has the silver arrows, so... Yeah, Ryan is at this point, and now headed to Death Mountain.
Well, he doesn't have many more options. That's the most open places he has left to check. And with 3 levels, you know at least one's got to be up here.
Absolutely. So, we know, although Seawolf doesn't, that this level 4 is actually very short.
Well, he'll discover that shortly. Because basically you can't explore the northern part of level 4 without stumbling on both Triforce and the item.
Right.
The bomb situation, though, I don't know how many bombs he needs.
It looks like he's setting up a 10 count and he gets his bomb drop.
Very well done there.
There we go. Now I'm pretty sure it's just a straight shot up the mountain.
You might detour west here and get a little bit distracted, but after that, Triforce item.
Yep. Ryan picking up the recorder just to be safe, just in case there's a dig dogger blocking anything, but we're pretty sure at this point there isn't.
Yeah, it depends on what the Triforce in 7 is. I don't know, remember what the boss said in 7 was.
I want to say it was Gomez, but I'm not 100% certain.
But it's not going to be before long before Ryan gets into 9 at this rate, depending on how much he gets lost in 7.
Right.
Then it's going to come down to level 9. What kind of 9 are we going to have here, do you think, Z-Man?
Boy, you know, this seed has been really pretty straightforward. So you'd think that because the seed has been so straightforward that you'd think 9 would be a little windy, but you never know. This could be a really straightforward 9.
It very well could be. Maybe Ganon will be like 3 rooms in and Zelda next door. You never know.
So Ryan is now going to stumble into level 7.
And Seawolf has gotten his Triforce out of 4, and now it's time to start backtracking.
Gotta think he'll start with 7, since it's 7's right here. Or either that or he'll do 7 last.
He's not going to attempt to World Wrap to pick up his wand. Don't know if he's going to go and pick it up. There's no level over there. I guess 8, kind of?
Alright, so he is going to do 7 first, and at least the good news is that he knows, I think, where the Triforces are, and... Oh, he doesn't know level 8, though. He knows where the Triforces are in 5, 6, and 7, though.
Well, once he finds level 8, I mean, the Triforce wasn't that far in for Ryan.
Right, and Seawolf's just going to be on Triforce and Go mode at that point.
It does look like Ryan might be taking the wrong path here. Seawolf at least knows, okay, there's got to be some sort of stairway over here in the bottom left section that takes me where I want to go.
And here it is. Seawolf's now going to kill these red Grias and hope for a bomb drop, which he gets.
It's always nice when the Grias cooperate with you.
Triforce just laying on the floor in 7. He's done with this, and it's probably going to head back to 5 and 6.
I've got to say, these Triforces have been relatively free. There hasn't been, like, massive combat required to get them.
Yeah, no, there really hasn't been. I mean, and even the Wizrobe Pole's Voice dungeons have been relatively benign. So this really has been a rather benevolent seed.
Well, we'll see what 9 has in store. Depending on what's in there, I mean, if it's this Korea set, I mean, whatever. But if it's that Wizrobe one and there's some bad rolls, well, you never know. And Seawolf's just going to be beelining it for these Triforces.
And the good news for Seawolf is that the silver arrows are indeed on the way to the Triforce.
He does know he needs to search for them, so we'll see if he goes right. He might go left just because he wants to explore more of the level, but we know if he heads straight for the Triforce, he'll be rewarded.
And here's the reward.
And Ryan is ready for a short walk over to 9. I don't know if he's bombed it open yet, but he'll be finding it shortly.
No, he hasn't bombed it open, but it's probably the next place he checks.
So Ryan with the advantage into 9. So he's going to be looking for a couple of things here, Z-Man. Oh, hello, Recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's going to check mags.
Maybe he's going to a potion shop? Oh, he has exactly enough for 2 potions.
Yeah, you never know. 9 could be horrible. Looks like he's saving some money for some silver arrows, which might be a good play depending on what the enemy set is.
Exactly. You know, we never saw any of the bomb upgrades in this seed.
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to.
Nope. So Ryan into 9 at 56.52.
That's a solid time into 9.
It is. That's a real solid time.
Well then.
Hi, Ganon.
How you doing, Ganon?
All right, time to make some bacon.
You know, I didn't think about it, but I guess when they first opened 9, they were able to hear Ganon.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't have the sound up, so I didn't hear anything. Ooh, Ganon's being a little prickly this seed.
He's got one of those weird spawns where he's clicking into the wall.
There we go. Oh, nope. Oh, still sitting on 1 hit. See,
Well,
see.
all I'm trying to do is get the stun lock, and Seawolf, yeah.
There we go.
Just...
Ryan's got him.
And Ganon escapes.
Because Ganon is a greasy pig.
But he couldn't escape far enough. Red Ring, more than enough to help defeat Ganon here.
Yep.
So now we're just looking for a shutter door that opens immediately.
And
that's where Zelda's going to be.
Yep, and if we're lucky, there will be a hint at some point in here telling that the kidnapped awaits someplace.
Or if not that, maybe you'll get a hint saying the compass is guarded by blank enemy.
Oh, shoot.
Ah, the lovely shoot room.
Oh, jeez!
Oh, wow, what a 9.
Oh, what a 9.
Wow, GG's. Sub-hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out your GGs. Ryin7 has won this race with an official SRL time of 59 minutes and 5 seconds.
Very well done by Ryan there. That is a great time in one of these bracket flag seeds.
Yeah, that's a fantastic time.
And Seawolf has found level 8.
Yeah, and if he manages to go left here, the Triforce is like 2 rooms away.
And we know 9 itself is just free, basically.
Yeah, basically free. As long as you take that staircase north of Ganon, it's free.
Yeah, there could be some bomb wall or something that just kind of spirals you out to who knows where, but take the open path to you and bam. And the Seawolf's not going to be far behind Ryan here. He's heading recording over to 9.
Yep, toots the flute once too many times, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't have the rupees to even hope for a potion at this point.
Okay, Seawolf does have a potion, so he does hear Ganon, and knowing Seawolf's pattern, he's going to do the same thing Ryan did and go right first.
Well, you got no choice.
You got no choice. I didn't notice. Oh, jeez.
Basically, this scene was like, here's Ganon, and then
here,
there's like
Zelda.
this open stair right here. We are never going to know what items are in 8 or 9 here.
Nope. So, as long as Seawolf doesn't get distracted, we're basically going to have 2 sub 105s. Possibly 2 sub 102s.
Almost had him for the entire stun lock. Ganon, slippery that he is, kind of escapes a bit.
Damn greasy pig.
But down he goes. And does Seawolf take the immediate stair?
I don't think he has a choice.
Well, you could throw a bomb down, but yeah.
Now, if he goes south here, which is, this is the same thing Ryan did, he gets, oh shoot, he's going to go down. Guess what? I mean, really, this seed threw you into Ganon and Zelda.
Even in the right order, it's like, here's Ganon. All right, now here's Zelda. GG's to the Seawolf.
GG's to the Seawolf. He finishes in second place with 102.03.
I believe we are joined by the Seawolf. GG's, sir.
Good work. Whew, man.
How about that 9?
That 9, huh? What 9? How that 9? Forget that. That 4. So got me.
Yeah,
well,
the ladder.
4, yeah.
That situation.
Mm-hmm. And finding level 8 got you a little bit too.
Well, I didn't look for 8 until I had to find it. Like, I wasn't trying to find it. I figured I'd search what I had first, find that ladder as best I could. And, trying to find a way around 5s took some time, but yeah, for that, about 20 minutes into the seed, I was kind of like bouncing around 3 dungeons, but either key block or ladder block couldn't get anywhere.
We also have Ryan joining us. Ryan, good game, sir.
Hello? Thank you.
Hey.
Good work.
GG, Seawolf.
Yeah, very good work.
GG, Ryan. Sub-hour. Very
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, that's by far a PB for me.
Well, congratulations. You certainly earned it on that seed. You flew in this seed. You really made every right turn. You played it really well.
Yeah, I heard what Seawolf was saying, and kind of the same thing in the beginning. You're key blocked or ladder blocked or, Patra blocked, and kind of, like, it felt kind of lost in the beginning, but then when you found the ladder, things kind of all clicked together.
Yeah, ladder made it very simple at that point. Once I got ladder, I was done, I think I got 5 triforces in 10 minutes once I had ladder. But,
Yeah.
found it last, so that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, the
Wow,
Seawolf...
it seemed like it was really close.
Oh, it was definitely close. You had the ladder, but Seawolf had the red ring out of 1 early, so he had that defensive advantage to really push forward.
Yeah, kind of.
Nice.
Kind of, but it was in 1. You're digging 1. So, red ring of 1's okay, he's gonna have red ring sooner than later. You dig 1.
I know, I really wanted to, and I saw that Patra, and I was like, no, maybe later.
I gave him the business the first time. I just got lucky with that one.
Nice, nice.
We can see past him. But the problem was I actually got past him the first time, and I figured I'll sneak up north and find the items. So never mind, locked door. I'll come back later. So Patrick wasn't a problem. It was that blasted door.
Yeah, keys were a little bit of an issue.
It wasn't even that big of a deal because I knew the any key was right there at the pharmacy shop. I was like, all right, it's right there. I just gotta find a heart. Gotta find a heart somewhere.
Yeah, that's a problem. Is I was trying to find hearts and I was like, they're nowhere.
I think I had like 7 hearts. Yeah, it was a very low health seed, but again, red ring wasn't like made not really a factor for me. But in terms of getting that item, I didn't bother going back to get the wand of the coast. I knew it was there. I didn't bother getting it because I was in a rush. And I found 9 and heard Ganon roar. So I'm like, okay, obviously, so 9's gonna be a joke because Ganon's right there. So 9's not gonna save my bacon. I had to do the hard way.
Yeah, I made a effort to go get the wand. I'm a big proponent of the wand.
That was awesome. I just had to be so out of the way of everything I was doing. Like, I was going around the coast. If I didn't find 8 in that first spot on the coast, I would have gone all the way around, gotten the wand, and gone back to the forest. But never got there.
Yeah. By the time you had found the ladder, Seawolf, you knew where all the Triforces were in the dungeons you hadn't finished yet, because I'm pretty sure you had the compass in every single one of them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And everyone was like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, you were
spot around, and oh, by the way, do you have a ladder? No? We'll come back later.
Yeah, you were a heat-seeking missile once you found that ladder.
Yeah, no, I think literally I went from like 3 to about, I think we went from 3 to 7 Triforces in 10 minutes once I had the ladder, because I knew exactly where to go.
If it was that.
Wow.
Yeah, I had food spots. It was really fast. I knew it was behind because I didn't find a sword until the second last cave was a sword cave for me, so I didn't have a weapon for like the first 10 minutes. Candle, I bought lucky at the southeast corner, or southwest corner. And yeah, no, just basically got, had to wander around for a half hour to find out where I was going.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky. I didn't find 3, 7, and 9 till very late, and I had the raft, and I contemplated going checking those first. And I was up around those levels the first time, but I couldn't find bombs. I was kind of wandering around, and yeah, got pretty lucky taking a chance on those 4 spots up there.
But definitely, no, also the bomb shots right there too. So it was almost like guaranteed you have resources some way or another. You had the dark nuts on the mountain. You had a lot of access chance for weak enemies to do the 10 count if you were trying for that. Yeah, Death Mountain actually was kind of kind in terms of getting your resources back.
Yeah, I didn't have the bomb to bomb the bomb shop.
Yeah, that's actually an important detail. Yeah.
So with this, Ryan, you're going to advance and take on Slidic in the next round. How are you feeling about that matchup?
I really don't know. I think I've played him a few times, in group, but I really don't know that much about him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him much either.
Slick usually comes out for the tournaments. I don't see him too much on nightlies like that, but he definitely plays tournament races for sure.
Yeah, he's a pretty skilled runner, Slidic. He had a few wins in, what did he have? Stage, I think. He's pretty skilled, so it'll be a good match between you and him. It'll be a real good match.
I hope it's a seed somewhere to this.
I don't know that we're going to see
me,
nines
it
like
won't
this.
be longer than an hour, hopefully. Get it over with.
And the Seawolf, unfortunately, your quest ends tonight.
Yes. This quest is over. I have other quests to deal with. I have Mara quest I'll lose. I'll have Dragon Warrior quest, which will win by default because Dragon Warrior. I have Kuzurande, which nobody wins. So, plenty of quests going on, but this one's over.
Yes, unfortunately. But you and I will be seeing each other in the Dragon Warrior Chaos Tournament a little later in February.
Yes, and we'll probably go insane, but until then.
Well, that's why it's called Chaos Mode, isn't it?
Indeed.
Hey, it's been a blast, Seawolf, and hopefully we get you on some commentary still in the tournament.
No, I'll be around. I'm not going to vanish because I'm not turning pumpkin or anything. I'll be good.
Yep, and Ryan, very nicely played. You certainly earned this one, my friend.
Thank you. And GG again, Seawolf.
Yeah, it's gonna work. No. Yeah, it's right behind you. Once that ladder,
yeah,
it was
came down
ladder
in a
first.
minute or two. I couldn't believe that.
3 minutes, but no, it's not too shocking. With that 9 was gimme. You could not go the wrong way 9. So
was that the only way to go through the ladder, or could you bomb another way?
I don't know about that one, but you had to bomb south in 9. You had to bomb south to find Ganon immediately. You knew he was in that room. There's no other way to get to him. And then that first staircase left was a tunnel room, so you couldn't walk past the chute. So you had to go south and find Zelda's room immediately. So you had to find Zelda and again in the first 3 rooms.
Yeah, it sounds like we took the pretty much exact same route.
Yeah, no, same pathing in 9. Exact same.
Yeah, there was no other path to take. It was one door.
Yeah, unless you bombed. Unless there was a bomb hole somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, up or right through the stair or up before that stair.
Right, that was the only other paths possible, but no, this game pretty much dictated you're going here, you're going to Ganon, and then you're going to Zelda. It's like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's incredible. I've never seen one like that.
I've seen close to it. I think I've seen a 7-room 9 before. I didn't do it myself, but there was a seed where if you, I think it went north, like 1 room to the right was Ganon, and then like you went north like 3 rooms, you found Zelda instantly. So it was like a real gimme.
Not counting the first 2 rooms, I've had a 3-room 9 before.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 room in was Ganon, room, Zelda.
That'll do. So if you ever fight Ganon and see a closed door, walk through it first. See what happens. You never know.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I got through the stair and, went left the shoe room and then went back down and I saw the door open. I'm like, there's no way.
It's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go down here.
Wow.
All right, sir, any more questions for Ryan or for Seawolf?
No, just good game. Well played. Those times are really good on this bracket flag set.
Yeah, the scene had quite a bit of troll to it, and definitely, ground through it. So good work.
So really quick before we sign off, let's kind of go through what's going on with the Zelda tournament the rest of the night and tomorrow. Right now, y'all should head over to Speed Gaming 2 to catch the end of the Bresticle J. Coper match, which is currently going on right now. But tomorrow, we've got a whole bunch of runs. We have, at 1 p.m. tomorrow, we have 2 races. We have on Speed Gaming 3, Amazing Toaster versus King Doll, and on Speed Gaming Torquados versus Random Effect. At 8:08 p.m. first pitch tomorrow, we have Purity the Kitty versus Gary and Old Wolf. At 8:30 tomorrow, we'll have Dragon Dark versus Crystal Saber. At 11 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Time, we will have Chest Shark versus the Greenleaf Effect. So, whole bunch of matchups that look really good. So, tune in today, but right now, y'all should head over to Speed Gaming 2 to catch Bresticle versus J. Coper.
And thank you guys, both the wolves, I guess all 3.
Hey, I'm no wolf.
Z-Man Wolf.
Z-Man and Third Wolf, I'm sorry. Halo and Lawyer.
Yes, and thank you very much to our tracker, JLo7, who does an amazing job at tracking. Thank you, sir.
Yes, many thanks, JLo, and for OPT Lawyer being our little restreamer here on Randomania 2. And give everybody involved a follow. Z-Man, all the runners, trackers, everybody. Stream, play games, have fun. It's all a good time.
Yep, so I think on that note, we should probably sign off and send y'all guys to Speed Gaming 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Z-Man. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Enjoy your night.